An agreement to end 52 years of war in Colombia has been approved, but there are still hurdles. Colombia's Congress passed a new and revised peace agreement with the largest rebel group, the FARC. The Constitutional Court will now review it this week. CCTV's Michelle Begue reports.
On Wednesday night, Colombia's Congress approved a new peace agreement with the FARC, introducing around 50 changes to the deal to appease opponents. Despite opposition from former President Álvaro Uribe Vélez, the lower house approved the agreement by 130 votes to 0, a day after it was ratified by the Senate by a majority of 75 to 0. It was unanimous because opponents walked out of the chambers. In protest, lawmakers of Uribe's Democratic Center Party left the floor of both houses before voting began. They argue this new deal, negotiated over the last month, offers too many concessions to the FARC. The revised accord was signed by President Juan Manuel Santos and rebel leader Rodrigo Londoño last week after voters rejected the original deal in a national referendum on October 2nd. Government officials say ratifying a revised agreement starts a 6-month countdown for the FARC rebels to abandon their weapons and form a political party.
With this result, the accords have been endorsed to begin the phase of implementation, beginning on D-Day with the endorsement. That was what was agreed upon with the FARC.
But in a Thursday morning radio interview, FARC negotiator Pastor Alape said the countdown hasn't started yet. He said before it could begin, logistical issues still need to be sorted out with the government. Colombia's High Commissioner of Peace rejected this.
A couple of days ago, we came to an agreement in the presence of the FARC and their lawyer, Mr. Santiago. He himself said that the agreement would be implemented with the ratification, and Humberto de Yacalle and I were in agreement with that interpretation. So Pastor Alape knows very well that was what was discussed with the FARC.
While the timetable may be in dispute, the final outcome isn't. The rebels say they expect 15,000 men and women to surrender their weapons and start to reintegrate themselves into civilian life. Michelle Begue, TV, Colombia.